Michaela Renava, along with Heath Evans, former New England Patriot turned NFL Network analyst. Heath, thanks for joining us on Radio Row today. We're happy to have you.
Hey, anytime for my Boston sports fans.
Absolutely. Exciting time for Tom Brady right now, chasing his 5th ring. I want to start out maybe asking you a little bit of the controversial stuff. Brady hasn't at all given in to admitting that he might like to receive the Lombardi Trophy from Roger Goodell, and I'm not implying that there's any admission to be made.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that matter?
I mean, I think listen to Daddy Brady, and that might kind of actually tell you maybe the emotional feelings of the whole family. He's the consummate pro, and I think that's why he's in the position he is to win his 5th Lombardi. He does everything, and I mean everything, the right way. There's always a disciplined, structured mindset to what he's pursuing and how he's pursuing it, and I think it lends to the Belichick Patriot way, but it also puts his teammates in the right mindset to achieve the greatness they're after. So listen, he's human, and so we know he feels and he hurts and he experiences great joys and highs and lows, so we know what he's after. He's just never going to admit it, which is the right way to go about it.
Well, he has shown a little bit of his feelings throughout the beginning of this Super Bowl week to the media, and speaking of Daddy Brady, he did tear up a little bit talking about his dad, which was nice to see that human side of Tom Brady, but you know him personally. What's the significance of that?
He was raised well. And it's so sad that we live in a day and age where family isn't stronger or as strong as it should be. And I think every little boy and girl and even mom and dad got a little bit of inspiration of how to bond with your kids, because you don't fake that type of emotion. And that little kid asked one question about his dad, and you saw so much boil up in him, and those passions and those emotions started from a day old. It's not just something that you form in adulthood. That was a relationship that was bonded and built the right way. And Brady comes from the best family there is, and it was just good to see a grown man that has kids of his own now so just in awe and respectful of his dad, because it's really the way that it should be if a dad does it well.
And he touched on his family both at opening night and then also on the first day of media availability, and did sort of imply that there's been some hard times and he was excited that his parents will be at the big game. Is that going to be a distraction at all for Tom Brady?
He is. I said he's human a minute ago. I think he's half human, half robot. Because you look at the nonsense, and I say nonsense, and I'd love to paint the picture with a bunch more stupid adjectives about what he's walked through over the course of the last 2 years. In the professionalism, the controlled emotion that he's exhibited and really kind of showed the world how to handle tough situations, he has a way of just removing what's not important, which all these emotions of past wounds and scars, they're just not important anymore. What's important is knowing those 11 defenders that are going to be on the field trying to defend him for 60 minutes and knowing him inside and out, and that defensive scheme that he's going to be facing, and that's how he can dial in that mindset every single week, and he's done it better than anyone's ever done it.
I've heard a lot of guys say the word compartmentalizing, and it sounds like that's a little bit of what you're talking about.
It's a good word. It's a big word. I don't really know what it means, but it is. It's very. I didn't have the ability to do it. I remember my first game as a Patriot after the Dolphins cut me. Like, there were so many different things rolling through my mind and my heart, and feelings that I wanted to get out. Luckily, it was a great game for me in the past. We were able to win it, but how he turns those switches on and off, it's a thing of beauty.
Now, there have been a lot of overriding storylines that haven't really been Patriots-Falcons. I feel like there hasn't been a whole lot of talk about this matchup in Matt Ryan and Tom Brady. So just quickly, what do you think will be the deciding factor in this game?
Special teams and defense. I think you got two offenses that are, they're just explosives, not even the word. And I think you have two quarterbacks that equally deserve the MVP. But this game is a team sport, and this is why Bill has been the best for a long time, is he builds a complementary football team. He knows how to pace something on offense to protect his defense, and he knows how to build something defensively to better, put his special teams unit in a place to win. And so as much as I love Brady and I've loved watching the tape of Matt Ryan, this is going to come down to a defense and a special teams game.
All right, Heath, I really appreciate it. I want to tell everyone I follow you on Instagram. I'm pretty sure it's at Heath Evans 44.
Yep.
I can testify that you are a great follow, great
Thank
photos,
you.
and I know that you're also a great analyst. So where can we see you on NFL Network throughout the
Oh
week
my
leading up to the
gosh.
game?
I mean, I think we're on for 700 hours this week. Don't do the math because I don't know how we
That's a
get there.
lot.
But game day is impressive. It's all day game day. Before and after, you get to see my ugly face. But boys from Dion to Michael Irvin, Rich Eisen, the crew, we've got you covered all week.
That's self-deprecation. We didn't need that at the end, but other than that, that was great. Heath, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.